alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie in the cockers, know Johnny is the projects, know St. Lucia, Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole ass.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Andy Cooper.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in is the speedy Ryan Roberts. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
Now it's going to be Michael Young. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Two down, bases empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Dick Allen. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hayward on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy, pitching in our game today, Bullet Rogan. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Rogan comes to the plate, and now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Doyle on his way in. Snags it on the run. One away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs. Well, Boog, it's obvious baseball has become a specialized sport, yet here's this unicorn on the mound capable of doing everything. I love his attitude, too.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Most players focus on hitting or pitching, and some pitchers are extremely situational, but two-way players, just a different breed, man. It's so impressive to see what they do.
That's a ball.
Just misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Willie Stargell. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Rogan kicks and delivers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Now, Richie Sexson and takes low for ball 1. And another ball, Rogan. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Cooper back to work. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one almost
ball,
got him.
Strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Cooper winds and fires. And that one fouled off. That's off the mark. And a count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's outside. And the count is 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1 out, bases empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Doyle, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. DeLuca makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The catcher, Hunter Goodman.
So digging in, Hunter Goodman. And there's a foul ball. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He sends one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And the batter now, Ezekiel Tovar. First pitch misses. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Cooper, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 outs. That one fouled off. Two now. That one missed.
Got a full count.
And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And that is out of play. Tovar, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Yeah. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Cooper delivers. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Jansen fields, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. First pitch just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's outside, and the count is even 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Rogan wheels and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch and break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Junior Caminero stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Count is full.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Roberts makes a nice running catch. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Rockies 2, the Rays 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one hit to right. Hayward sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now back, designated hitter,
Michael Young now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball, that's outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And downstairs.
That's a ball.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Man at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, Dick Allen. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Man at first, one away. And there's a ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Strike on the inside corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tried to check his swing there. Now it appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Base knock right field. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
A couple of singles back to back. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Pete Alonso. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Young at second. Allen at first. 1 gone.
Ball, that's up.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. And out of here. And the polar bear leaves the yard. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. David Justice digs in now. Walked his first time. And it's fouled away. Still only one out here in the inning. That one pushed foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's inside.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Outside low. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Outside, 3-2 now. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Lau. On to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
2 down, base is empty. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Outside.
That's a ball. Outside.
Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
That one missed. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hayward makes the grab, and that's the inning. Rockies get 3 on this homer. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. just
Nope,
off the
that's
outside
outside.
edge.
Ball.
Lau matched a homer in his last game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Stays alive. Good eye right there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Here's a 2-2.
Ball. Count is full.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
No, that's down.
Danny
Ball.
Jansen at the plate now. That's ball one. The 1-0. And that's a little bit high.
Missed. 2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Caballero batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one's in there. 0-2.
0-2.
Jansen leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball could be 2. Roberts to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 5, the Rays 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss, strike one. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Mason Engler up and throwing. Kelly getting cranked up as well. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just missed.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, the count now 2-2. Fastball is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Jansen Fields fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
At the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Swing and a ball popped up. Hayward giving chase, but can't get there in time. It's down. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Littell will take over here.
It's still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Roberts stands in now, looks at that one inside. Late swing, foul to the left. And a foul ball. That's to third. Caminero slings to first, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rockies 5, the Rays 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Funk up the plays. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Rogan with the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Justice drops into the glove, and there's one down.
The first baseman, number 8,
Willie Stargell next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And that misses. 1-0. The Rockies leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's out to center field. Doyle nabs it. 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now Richie Sexson grounded out his first time. That one at the knees for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Hayward in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one at 95 missed up top. 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 and 2's the count.
Good job to fight that one off. And now it's even up. And that one moves his feet.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball left side. Over to first, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rockies 5, the Rays 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Littell back to work. That's a little bit low. Young goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. That's to third. Caminero gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Dick Allen, 1 for 2. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. See you later. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Pitch is in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's outside.
That's out.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. David Justice digging in for the Rockies.
David Justice.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Hard hit right side. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Well, these
One
Rays
ball, no
just
strikes.
aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fouled off left side. That one misses. Ball 2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Swing and a little roller right side. He'll do it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And ball 1. The Rockies leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Brandon Lau. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Oh, 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Rogan to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail it 6-1. Top 6. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly warming up as well. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Goodman stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. And the slider just misses. That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
We got a full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So a man aboard, and now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one just misses.
That's a ball.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 6, the Rays 1. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's Jansen to hit. And the pitch. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Very high with that one. And the count now even up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jose Caballero. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Cheville getting loose as well. Upstairs. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Caballero leads off first with 1 away. And strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And there's a ball. That one misses. And now it's 3-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
This one in the air. Roberts. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Up next, the first baseman.
Willie Stargell next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered here in this one.
I told you, I told you, I told you.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Caballero up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it and it cost him.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Tampa. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here at Tropicana Field, now at the plate, Jordan Beck.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The batter, the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Jansen fields, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Young in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side, Lau. To first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still lead it, though, 6-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Scott Alexander.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So now here's the DH, Richie Sexson. Check swing, called strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Beck under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jason Hayward.
Some places we go. Just some whips we roll.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Beck makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. On the ground to first, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 6, the Rays 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Kevin Kelly.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Allen at the plate and takes high there. The 1-1. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And here is Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Just off the inside edge. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And the 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that's down and away. And there's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. David Justice getting ready to hit.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Next offering is down low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the corner.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Count is full.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
The center fielder, number 9.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. In there at the knees for a strike. On the ground to third. And that is that. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it though 6-1. now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Angel Chevy. Lau in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And another ball. That one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
No, that's down.
Action in the pen down there. Jake Bird getting loose out there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Right through there for a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, and foul as it bangs off the fence. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. This one in the air, right field. Justice gets under it, stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Just missed.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
There's a strike at the knees.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And it is 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Allen makes the catch, and that's the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez, ready to make his season debut. Digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball right side. Lau. The throw to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Movement in the bullpen. Mason Englert warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Up the middle, Caballero. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
Brian Roberts digging in for the Rockies. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. And another ball.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Fought off foul. In the dirt, and the count is 3-1. Michael Young and the Colorado on deck circle. And he grounds one to the right side. Lau sends it to first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Jake Bird. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Willie Stargell. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball inside.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, Richie Sexson. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Off the mark there. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jason Hayward next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's the strike.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Last chance for the Rays, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. There's a strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.